Where's he at? Did mommy touch him?
No, mommy ain't touching it.
Where's he at? Oh yeah. There he goes. There he goes. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. I think one of the most amazing things about RV living is the diversity of where you can stay with your home. I mean, we've stayed anywhere from like having elk walk outside of our RV. See him right there? Right there. Look how big, Hensley. To in the middle of Chicago. Look, Hensley, we got airplanes too. We got all the noises here, don't we? To next to a glacier. To the edge of a bluff in South Dakota. To the middle of a balloon fiesta surrounded by hundreds of hot air balloons. And to just parking with like dozens of families that are also living the RV lifestyle. Which is crazy. Here's our home and our monkey. And here's a river. Now without an RV, you can still see some really awesome stuff. You can go for a weekend, you can go for a week, do some Airbnb, maybe just do a rapid tent backpack camping type thing my family would do every 2 weeks out west. Man, just being able to just know that you're in it for the long haul. There's no reason to rush, make it a miserable experience. Even though you are rushed sometimes, and even though it can be a miserable experience, you know that just the big picture of everything together is that why not just immerse yourself in it? Why not just soak it in? Why not enjoy it? We're here in the national park today. We didn't leave, we didn't do anything. We just walked in the water for a bit. We just watched the river flow by. And now I'm just in the RV relaxing with JJ. I mean, sometimes we just sit out and just chill. Sometimes we try to teach our monkey how to ride a bike. Hey, he's like, why don't you ride the bike instead of the monkey?
What?
Watch out for the GoPro doing my epic spinny cloud thing in the sky I got going on up here. I don't know if it's epic or not. We'll wait and see.
The monkey will grab it.
No, do not let the monkey grab it. That's the thing about time lapses. You gotta leave them alone. I know it kills you. Do not. If you ever do a time lapse, the stuff you guys see where stuff's like moving really fast, especially clouds. I mean, sometimes that GoPro's sitting there for hours. So the key is that you don't touch the GoPro or get in front of the GoPro because it needs to have the clouds moving and all that kind of stuff. It becomes extremely difficult with a 5-year-old. 4-year-old, 3-year-old, any year-old, because she knows what it is. Hey, Hensley.
It's him.
JJ, how you doing, buddy? I've been told I like... Really?
You feel I'm making tacos.
Nobody believes you if you say we have stuff that sounds tacos.
I promise.
Don't tell me to eat tacos.
I promise.
I make us stop and eat Apple Barn.
I promise I make more than just tacos.
Yeah,
every time you film, I'm making tacos.
Yeah.
It's just ironic.
Look at my video.
Let me see.
Ooh.
Hey, do you want to tell everybody what we're going to go see tonight?
Fireflies. Fireflies.
Fireflies. So just one time a year in this particular part of the country, basically you've got fireflies that are doing, I don't know if it's like a mating call or what, but they're all flashing at the same time. So there's so many people that try to get into the park to see these fireflies, they started having to have a lottery, which is what you're starting to see on some stuff in nature. I know the wave comes to mind. We tried for 5 different days to get into the wave, never happened. But we did get into this. But ironically, we found out you can also just book a site here at Elkmont and then you can walk over and see the fireflies. So we actually have both, just in case we need it, I guess. But we love staying here anyways. So we went ahead and got the site. We're set up for that. We're set up for the fireflies. We are definitely gonna get to see some fireflies. So if you have an RV or a tent and you can stay in Elkmont, that's the way to go. This is our site here, C1. So this is kind of the gathering area over here, and it turns into this other map where basically you've got 2 different trails, I think, where most people go to see the fireflies, Jake's Creek and Little River. So not promising any of this footage is going to be epic, but we're hoping to show you guys the fireflies. I don't know how this...
Well, everything looks better in person than on video anyway. I mean, that's why you have to go out and check this stuff out, because we can't do it justice, but I'm excited. This is my friend Becky. She's the one who actually told us about this. You've been looking forward to it for years, haven't you?
Yes, at least 3 years of work, so I'm very excited.
Are you excited for fireflies, Hensley?
Yes!
Yeah!
What do we need to know about this? I know nothing.
Becky probably knows way more than I do.
Definitely bring a blanket and some chairs and sit and wait, so maybe some snacks. Mosquito repellent on all arms.
And this is like a special species, right? Like,
Yes, there are only a couple of different places in the world that you can actually see these synchronized fireflies. It's not to music, by the way.
that would be
We'll be when
cool.
we do our video.
Yeah, that's true. We'll make it.
Yes.
So pumped. I always love things that are new, specific to campgrounds or the RVing experience. And not that you have to be RVing to do this, but I think it definitely, we're hoping at least what we'll show will help.
Well, there's been so many things in our adventures that RVing just gets you a little step closer, which is super cool that there's things that you aren't able to do unless you're RVing, or it makes it more simple. Like right now we can walk instead of, you know, parking and catching a shuttle, and you know, it just makes it a little bit easier that our home is just like parked right here. So I don't know, it's a little you do get the nature experience. Can you tell a difference in the male and female?
What the males are doing is trying to get the female to flash back. Now her flash is going to be very faint. You may not see it.
Okay. Anything we need to know, Blair Witch?
So what we're about to see is these lightning bugs synchronize their blink, which that's what makes them so special. And it's a part of their mating. So the males will be in the air and the females will be on the ground. And then in a couple weeks they all die. So yep, it's kind of a tragic love story is what we're about to witness. But they're dying happy.
You think good, are you ready?
He's always thrilled.
They're coming. They're saying hello.
What do you think about it? Does it make you want to cry? You tried to raise your hand, so hi. Say hi. Hi. Hi.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
What are you now?
So fireflies are pretty awesome. So I think if you've never seen fireflies, this would be a really cool thing as an RVer, or just even if you're in the area to check out, because, and we've seen fireflies before, we've never seen fireflies like this, like so many fireflies, and they call them synchronized, I guess, which I thought would mean they all blink at the exact same time, which would be actually be pretty impressive now that I think about it. That's not exactly what that means.
That's kind of what I had thought too, but I guess synchronized meant they would start and stop at the same time. So it would be like they'd all blink at the same time, and then there's this 5 to 6 seconds of complete darkness, and then they'd all start blinking up at the same time, and then so on. So it was really cool to experience that.
Yeah.
I always thought lightning, I call them lightning bugs, that's probably not the correct term.
There's no G.
So I'd always thought lightning bugs were like very magical, like that just meant summer was coming. It reminds me of home, like they just twinkle at night. But this was pretty awesome. Like they're surrounding you everywhere. It's pitch black, so all you can see is just like this lighting every 5 to 6 seconds. I even had, so it's a mating thing, and I had one land on me. So I'm just
I got him off of there pretty fast. Yeah, all the guys are in the air flying around.
It's to lightning bugs, you know.
I don't think National Geographic will be calling anytime soon, but hopefully you guys get the idea. It's a lot cooler than it looks, so it's a lot easier to film something like the Balloon Fiesta, which is also like to us like a must-do as an RVer.
Everything's just better in person. We're just trying to give you a glimpse of like the cool stuff to do. And
we saw the crowds that had to be bussed in, which is what we would have had to have done if we didn't have our RV here in the campground, and it was insane. I mean, it was, somebody called it a zoo, and that was hundreds of people lined up waiting for those things to get back. I mean, it had been a long night and an early start.
But it was super convenient. We didn't have to go sit hours waiting on them. We just walked over when it got dark and walked back when we were
If you got
done.
kids, it's way easier. Come and go as you want.
It was beautiful.
It's awesome. Stopped in Newberry, South Carolina, eating tacos for, how many nights in a row is this, babe? 3 nights?
At least 3.
Yeah, 3 nights in a row, but they're different tacos.
Asked for it.
It's because Hensley asked for it. Nothing to do with Marissa liking tacos at all, because I think we're about to do this, but this is gonna be the second time, right? We ever left a Walmart before?
I mean,
Once, maybe?
Once, I think.
Because as soon as we pulled up, somebody had just stolen somebody's generator or something, I think, right? Yeah. So yeah, this will probably be, this is looking like this is gonna be the second Walmart we've ever left. We pulled into the back section of this parking lot, which is what Allstate said to do. Park in the back, it's quiet, you're away from the crowds. Which, it was just us and a couple of trucks. And then Dirty Max showed up, and his crew of, I don't even know how many trucks. Dirty Max and Nightmare and the whole gang here. I don't know how many are here. So there was nobody back here when we parked here. I mean, nobody. We actually got here way earlier than we usually do at a Walmart, like 4 or 5 p.m., something like that. It's not that, I don't know that we feel in danger, or I wouldn't be here at all right now, but I don't think it's gonna be a quiet night. So I guess we're gonna finish our tacos and move on. So know that how many Walmarts do you think we've done? Over 100? We've done over 100, and like, so, you know, if you get 1 or 2 bad ones, which we get noise, we definitely got noise before, but like stuff like to the point of this where we gotta leave, like, second time we've ever had to leave. We did find a second Walmart last night, and it was way better. So got some sleep, found a place without Wild Woody or whatever the guy's name was that was parked next to us at the first Walmart. Now the bad thing about RVing when you're stopping at these Walmarts is you never know what you're going to get. But the good thing is you're in your RV. So we just finished our dinner while they're revving their engines and honking their horns and driving around, whatever they're doing. And then we left. You can come as you want, but you can also go as you want in an RV. So this is the national park you've probably never heard of. I knew I'd never heard of it. Congaree National Park in South Carolina. My first instinct, I could find very little information about this, or very few people have videoed or even been here. So I really think this is one of the least visited ones. It's 35 minutes out of the way if you're going from Smoky Mountain National Park to Myrtle Beach, which is what we're doing. I thought, you know what? 35 minutes, it's another national park. We'll check it out. We'll move on. Do monkeys have tails or apes?
Monkey.
Monkeys? Are you a monkey or an ape?
Monkey.
You're a monkey? Why are you a monkey? Because you have a...
Tail.
Oh, our little adventurer. Look at you, buddy.
Say, I'm gonna kill mommy for this later, but...
Loving it.
Is that gonna keep the sun and the bugs away? Huh?
Ainsley, you ready? You gonna be filming some?
Yep. Hey, mommy. Horses are bad. The horse is mad. Riding the horse. It's cool, of course. Hey there, Mom.
Thank you, baby.
Look at all these animals. A bullfrog.
You wanna get in that tree?
Yeah. Mom, follow me.
What do you see in there?
We're gonna do this boardwalk trail, but there's a tree down, so we have to turn around and come back. But at least stop number 3 and 11, these aren't trails.
So most of this is a boardwalk trail, right?
The whole thing is.
Oh, the whole thing is cool.
To stop 3 and 11 are huge old trees.
Okay. You want to see big old trees? Award-winning trees? So what's special about Congaree National Park?
This park protects the largest remaining tract of old growth bottomland hardwood forest in North America.
Cool.
So I think it's got some old trees.
So pretty much you can tent camp, you can kayak here, and then there's some trails. It's kind of the summary of what I think there is to do in the park. I don't know, it's crazy looking, isn't it?
Bugs like that on here.
Is that on the list?
I don't see it, but
I don't know what that thing is. You see him, Hensley? See him? He's coming over to the shore.
he looks like a stick in the water, but his head's sticking out. Do you see it?
Can you see him? Watch him. He's not moving right now. He'll start moving in a minute.
It looks like a stick in the water, but his head.
What did we just see, Hensley?
Snake.
We saw two snakes. We saw a small one in the water. Then we saw, I didn't get to film this. I was actually getting my camera ready to film. So we saw, maybe from here to that tree, they're behind the tree about 3 feet, 2 black snakes, about 4 feet long. So I'm getting my camera out thinking they're just gonna casually, they're gonna sit there. We're gonna slowly walk past them, give them their space. And what did those 2 snakes do, Marissa?
We'll say
My life is forever changed. I do not like snakes as it is. And Hensley, this is your fault because you said you wanted to see a snake.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nathan said run, and I start running and look back and see them at my heels. So I'm like trying to run with the baby and Hensley. I don't know what if they were chasing each other or us or what.
When you were running, did you hold my hand?
I did.
I mean, I've seen a lot of snakes. I mean, we have snakes in Tennessee and all that too, but they usually just mind their own business. I don't know what. Now maybe they were chasing each other, or maybe they were chasing us because there was something they didn't like us being there.
All I know is I looked back when he said run and saw him at my heels, and I was running. And we're not the only ones on this trail. There was like 4 people in front of us, so I don't know.
What do you think they gained? About 10 feet on us, maybe? I mean, they were probably 10 feet off the path when we first saw them. And then by the time we were running, they'd made it to the path. Like, they probably gained 10 feet on us. I mean, they were definitely coming in our direction. So, Marissa's gonna sleep well tonight.
Oh my goodness. Hensley, you were getting rid of that fake snake you bought.
What do you got there?
Lightning bug.
Can he light up?
I'm gonna press a button. He has a button.
Whoa, cool. What'd you think today, buddy? Did you have a good hike? Yeah? You've been smiling more lately, haven't you? You been smiling? Yeah? Marissa's getting some tacos ready for lunch.
Hey, we are
Can I have tacos too?
See, I'm not the only one who loves tacos.
Are you kidding me? That was a joke. We're not having tacos,
Can
are
I
we?
have shrimp tacos?
Yeah, there's different kinds. There's shrimp tacos, there's chicken tacos, there's beef tacos.
There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew.
There's tons of different kinds of tacos. It's not like we eat the same taco.
What happens if we don't talk?
What happens if we don't talk?
What do you mean?
I don't think you know what happens if you're not talking.
You're always talking.
Watch.
Let's try. See if we can not
Let's
talk.
see how quiet, yeah, see how long you go without talking. Ready? Go.
We might have to try that game more often.
That was actually really impressive.
Scared me. Where's my carrot?
It scared the carrot out of you. I just think it's really cool that we can, you know, use a travel day to stop and we're eating in our home and we're exploring a national park and we're doing school for her and...
Now everything we say, you know, if it's on YouTube, it has to be true. So in our last video, I think we might have said that Smoky Mountain National Park was the only place you could see fireflies. We talked to them here at this national park and they said not true. They also, around the same time, maybe like a week or two earlier because it gets warmer faster, you can go see fireflies there too. And then there's also a national forest in Pennsylvania. So I think there's 3 places.
Now whether
There may
they're
be
the
more,
same
I don't know.
species, I don't
think
know.
they're different.
It could be different species.
They say there's like 2,000 species of fireflies, but they're different species of fireflies, but they're still fireflies. So that, and then the other thing, we thought the snakes were chasing us. We thought they might be chasing us. Talked to a ranger, he said, nah, it's mating season, they're probably just chasing each other. Marissa isn't buying it.
Nope. That ranger was not there. He did not look down and see them at his heels as he was running away.
We survived, didn't we? Those snakes chased us, Hensley?
Yeah.
We're okay though, weren't we?
Yeah.
You didn't know it, buddy, but it was pretty
I
scary.
light up.
I mean, they might not have been poisonous, but I'm not a fan of snakes. I know they serve their purpose. Hensley loves them. Do you still love them?
Yes.
You were crazy about those snakes today.
I don't like dangerous snakes.
You don't like
Oh, yeah.
dangerous snakes, yeah.
Now, in addition to these videos we do with our big camera and hauling stuff around and all the editing, we also sometimes we're walking around, we just whip out, you know, Marissa whips out her camera phone. We went for a hike at a waterfall in Smoky Mountain National Park. We also filmed Hensley getting her Junior Ranger badge today. We just want to share things in a personal way, I think, on Patreon is what we do different on there, with live chats and some of these spontaneous filmings with the iPhone that we can do. So glad we get to share that with our patrons on there as well. Well, we are going one more place from here with our RV, and it's a place we don't do very often. I don't know if we've ever, one time I think we did it in the fifth wheel. When we first started, we went to a touristy, beachy, like side-by-side private RV park. So we're going to Myrtle Beach. It's Pirate Land, I think, in Myrtle Beach or something like that. Can you say Pirate Land?
That doesn't sound touristy at all.
No, no.
I'm going to Pirate Land?
You gonna be a pirate?
Yes. Yo, oh.
All right, well, Pirate Land's next.
To the beach.
To the beach. Till next time, we'll catch you guys later.
Yep, catch you guys later.